Hello, hi guys, we are
are
back.
back.
Hi guys.
For those that are joining in, we've got Pastor Tutenda, woo woo, and then we've got Pastor Tafadzwa and myself, Pastor Michelle in the
Yes.
house. So I'm gonna dive straight into it.
Please.
So we're having a conversation that we thought, man, we want to share with you guys about love languages amongst friends. And how this started was I was just expressing to Tatenda here to say, man, you know what? My love language, one of them is words of affection. Well, no, not words of affection, but words of affirmation.
Affirmation.
Yes, please don't get it twisted. So, yeah, so I was like, man, I need to hear you tell me here and there that you love me, And what was your response to that?
Okay, so I was like, you know what, Michelle, in as much as I love you and I love her dearly, I love her dearly as well. But for me, I don't say it. I'm not naturally like that. People are brought up differently and all of that. And I'm not one to say to you that I love you. It's not the first thing that comes into my mind, but I will show you. So for me, I would rather show you than voice it to you, because especially, and also even for me to receive, even if you don't tell me, if you show me, I'm actually very fine. So I think because of that, I just assume that I should just do it for everyone. So I will not say it. And but I'm learning, I can learn. She's got some very good points that she brought up, which she's going to talk about. But for me, I will love you so much, but for me to say it, for me to even text it on my on WhatsApp to say, okay, Michelle, I've missed Michelle so much, and I want to say I love you. I cringe. I actually cringe to send such a message. So when I think about her, I'll probably send a joke, or I might not even reach out, but doesn't mean I don't love her. I love her dearly, but she wants me to talk about it. She wants me to say it, which I struggle with. I really do struggle. I don't know, Tafazwa, what do you think?
I kind of relate to that, just in a different way. I think there are things that naturally come to us, and there are things that don't.
Yes.
I was also sharing with them how, because my love languages are quality time and touch. And then now, if I have a friend who likes words of affirmation or acts of service or gifts, that's much harder for me to do because it doesn't come naturally to me.
Yeah.
But if someone I'm relating to has the same love languages I have, that's easy, because I'm like, I can give that easily because it's in me. But something that's outside me has to be a learned behavior, because I'm doing it for you. I want to be a blessing to you. So I'm going to get out of myself and actually go all the way out just to be a blessing to you. So
Okay. I hear you, and I hear you both. How about also, I say I struggle with it. Aren't you going to then say, okay, I know my friend loves me, but my friend is not able to say it to me the way I would want her to say, but I know I love her. Are you not going to then say, I know she loves me, so it's okay? Is it not okay, Michelle?
So for me, because what we are really talking about is just like the love languages, it comes back to just being intentional on both parties to say, okay, can you at least meet me somewhere? I don't have to hear it every single day, because I know that it will be a struggle for someone. If I can hear it once every 6 months or once a year, or written down on a note, or somewhere, for me that will fuel up my inner being. And I just want to also just to say that we know with love languages, it's not necessarily something that a person kind of like needs, or I need you to tell me you love me, because there's a void that it's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with that space to say I want to feel loved. I want to hear it, because if I don't, my words falling apart. No, it's just something that just fuels me like inside. It blesses me. And as friends, for me, I believe it's good for us to know our people. I have situations or I have people that are in my life. Like, for example, yours is quality time.
Yeah, definitely.
And for me, I'm a homebody, guys. I enjoy quality time with myself. You know, I enjoy being in my room by myself. But because I know that quality time actually blesses her, there's certain times where I honestly don't want to do whatever activity. There's a time where we drove to Mutari at 3 a.m.
Wow.
I wanted to sleep at 3 a.m. But because I knew that, man, her having me in her company, I woke up at 3 a.m. I didn't even complain about it. I didn't even say, man, I was like, man, I am doing this because
And she had just come from Blue Air.
Can you
And we
imagine?
had she didn't even sleep. We just had to be on the road because that's when I was doing my master's and I had to go and defend my dissertation and I needed somebody to be there for me and she was there for me, which I appreciate.
Yeah. So for me, because I know that will bless her, I do it. It's like one of those where I don't go by my feelings. There's not all the time that I go by my feelings or how I feel. I just get myself out of my account. I'll be uncomfortable, but because I know what it does for that person, I will do it. Yeah,
That's
you were
really
saying
good.
that.
I really want to come in there and just say, this whole learning each other's love languages has not only helped me in my girlfriend relationships, but even in my romantic relationships, because this is the starting ground for things to come, like marriage or whatever. You don't start when you're married.
Yeah.
You start now. This is like exercise. So I was actually sharing with Michelle how learning to extend that words of affirmation has helped me with my romantic relationships right now, because now I'm like, okay, yeah, your words of affirmation, I can see that. Let's go. So it just makes it such a breeze. There's no unspoken whatever, or like, how do I approach this person and actually tell them what my love language is, or let me remind them of it. You are like super aware of it, that you just want to be a blessing to the other person, and it somehow becomes natural. Like I think what you become addicted to being a blessing to someone, so you're always mindful of what they want and thinking about them more than you're thinking about, does it make me comfortable? Is it natural to me? So yeah,
I think I've learned and I'm still learning, and yeah, there's need for us to adjust. Just as we end, Michelle, you end this video, because I mean this topic is very dear to your heart. But I just wanted to say, you know what? Yes, I think even with our relationships, with the romantic or all the other relationships, just learn to know what the other person appreciates, because what you may want is not exactly what the next person may want.
Absolutely.
What Michelle wants is for me to tell her that I actually love her, which I'm very uncomfortable doing, but because I love her and that's what she wants from me, I have to actually learn and encourage myself to do it, you know. I literally have to encourage myself in the Lord to do it, because it's what she wants and it blesses her. So it also kind of prepares me even for my marriage to come, to say, okay, the person who I'm going to be with, what they want, I mean, I will be conditioned to act accordingly, because this is what they want. It's not going to be a light switch to say, okay, now I'm married, now I have to do this. But because I start nurturing it now, so that at least I know that, you know, there's another person. Life is not all about me. Life is not just about you, you know. And just knowing what the other person wants, it blesses them. Amen, Michelle.
Amen. So I just wanted to encourage us to say, you know, sometimes we've got culture in our heads, we've got our environment in our heads, but I just wanted to encourage us to say there's nothing wrong with learning. Learn your person, learn your friend. Be intentional about also listening when they speak. Because imagine me giving you Coke when you're thirsty for a glass of water. And I'm thinking, man, you need a sugar rush. But it's not going to do anything. What you want is water. So let us be intentional about love languages. So from